Hi everyone, and welcome back to the channel. I just have a few items to show. Last month, February, I kind of took a hiatus from collecting and didn't buy anything on eBay, but now we're in the month of March, and I have some items that I've picked up. They're starting to trickle through and arrive in the mailbox, and so I thought I'd just show a few of those items today if you want to see them, a little bit of football and baseball. So starting with some vintage football. Cool looking 1969 Dick Butkus. Just a VGX4, but I was able to get it for around 16 bucks, I think. It's got a cool black back to it. Can't go wrong with Dick Butkus. Cool piece. Another football card. This 2008 Bowman Chrome Matt Ryan. Don't know what his future holds if he's but I'm pretty sure Matt Ryan's going to have numbers to be a Hall of Famer. He's like top 5, almost like he's like number 6 in all-time passing. In the top 10 all-time touchdowns, that's pretty good numbers. Got a couple of these John Schmaltz star rookies from '89 Upper Deck. This is obviously the same year as another pretty famous player, that Ken Griffey Jr. card, which is so popular. It's like his defining rookie card. This is just a really cheap card of another Hall of Famer. And speaking of Ken Griffey Jr., I was able to pick up a really cool insert from '98 Leaf Rookies and Stars. It's the Home Run Derby. It's got kind of a copper finish to it, so it's really a darkish card, hard to see, but really in good shape for a Mint 9. I looked this thing over and I'm like, boy, this looks like a Jim Mint card to me. It's just got perfect everything. And the back shows the serial numbering out of 2,500. And I'm really happy to add that to the collection. Another card, probably the one I like the most out of this lot here that I've picked up, or all these cards together, would be this 2000 Topps Gallery of Heroes, Derek Jeter. It's kind of got that stained glass, it's transparent through it, but stained glass. And if you ever see anybody break 2000 Topps Gallery, it's a very plain white set. And so this came one, I think it's one a box. You'd get a Gallery of Heroes. So not the most tough pull, but not the most common either. But a really cool piece, the Derek Jeter. I'd love to get the A-Rod. I'd love to get the Ken Griffey Jr. too. And they did this for a few years. And another Ken Griffey Jr. piece here. This is his '89 Topps Traded rookie card in an 8.5. It's not in bad shape. It's got a little bit of issues with the corner up there, but overall it's a pretty clean card. Pretty clean card. Now, if I buy anything in a GMA holder, I don't pay more for it than I would if the card was raw. So I don't necessarily put a lot of faith and trust in GMA. Here's a military piece. This is a autograph. I guess this is a lithograph. It was probably cut from a larger piece or something like that. But this is Lieutenant Colonel Richard E. Dick Cole. The significance of him is he was Jimmy Doolittle's co-pilot for the Doolittle Raiders. So he, with Jimmy Doolittle, they ran out of gas, bailed out, and managed to make their way back through occupied China to safety. But a really cool story, and talk about real heroes, not just sports heroes, but somebody that put their life on the line and did great things for this country. It's a cool piece. And then some raw stuff, if you will, keeping with that football theme, just for some reason bundled this in. I was already paying for shipping and handling for some other items, so I bought this Ray Lewis X-Fractor from 2010 Topps Chrome. An Alex Rodriguez 2001 SP Game Used Edition. This is the Mariners version. He also has a Texas Ranger version that year. Another this is a Hall of Famer, not another, but this is a Hall of Famer of Frank Robinson, a nice swatch of game used or game worn material. 2012 prime cuts. And then some Jeter inserts here to wrap it up. This 2004 Don Ross, this is the Elite Series to 1,500. And looking this thing over, it's definitely grade worthy in my opinion. I don't see any noticeable flaws on it off the top. Corners, edges look good, unless there's something surface that I'm missing. But these look pretty good. Another one that looks pretty good is this Leaf 97. This is the 22 karat insert. So it's got that golden finish there. Sorry about that. Hope it focuses. Serial number out of 2,500. Even the back Very dark and very probably prone to chipping, I imagine, with that dark finish. And it looks really good for a raw copy. And then the last, this Baby Boomers insert. This is 99 tops, I believe. 97, excuse me. Back looks okay. These are about one every box. I think one every 36 packs. The tops you get a Baby Boomers, the foil paper version. But I just thought that card was pretty cool. For a few bucks, I'd pick it up. And then in the back, the history lesson. These are what's called the transgrams. These are the 1969 transgrams. I've got the Frank Robinson and the Willie McCovey, right? And on the back, you can see their cards. These boxes are very thin cardboard, so to be in this good a shape after all those years is pretty impressive. Pretty impressive. Over 50 years old. So, and then they've got these also on the tops that have been graded a lot of times. You see people grade the tops, the box tops, which are in better shape typically than the back pieces because these get dented real easy. But I've had these in the collection for about 5 to 6 years, and I've got them finally on display in my office. But I just thought I'd showcase a little vintage knowledge for you. Anyway, once again, everybody, I appreciate your posts, your comments, and I'll talk to you again soon.